Yeah, so FEMA has several mitigation grants that we as a locality can use to buy back frequently flooding property. And it's usually repetitive loss and severe repetitive loss properties. These are properties that have flooded on numerous occasions that are honestly getting a lot of funding to build back up. And so by applying for these grants, we're able to take the burden off the owners, take the burden off the city as well, and buy the houses, demo them, and turn them into open space or something like a park. A lot of the times it's people that are in really bad situations. These are people who have woken up in the middle of the night to a foot of water in their house during a heavy rain, or they're in a tough financial situation where they can't sell their house or they have a hard time finding a buyer for the house. So it's one of those things where it's a resource to the public, and it's a bit of a process, but when we come out on the other side, they're really appreciative of it, and they're able to move on to wherever they decide to go next and know that they don't have to worry about flooding anymore. My advice would definitely be to check out FEMA's website. They have a lot of information there. You can look up the flood mitigation grant, and that grant, it does outline that in order to be a viable candidate for it, you have to have been flooded before, you have to have flood insurance through the National Flood Insurance Program, and you also have to have an elevation certificate. But that's something that you can always get later if you don't currently have it. And they can also go through our office, the Chesapeake Office of Emergency Management, and talk to professionals like myself and find out more.
So we're currently at what staff affectionately calls the Mains Creek parcels, and these are some of the FEMA parcels that Camille has been working on acquiring for the city, and we are really excited about all of the opportunities out here. In August of 2022, on these 5 parcels, we worked to plant some trees, which are behind me. And as we head into 2025, we have funding available to work with the community to figure out ways of activating this space recreationally, as well as finding opportunities to improve the environmental issues in this neighborhood. So it's incredibly exciting. This is a really healthy neighborhood with lots of passionate residents, and this is a blank canvas for us to find new recreational opportunities for these neighbors to enjoy and come and be a part of, interact with nature, and really have another place for community to grow as well. Speaking of community growing, we do have tree plantings planned in this neighborhood on September 26th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's a chance for you to come out, learn how to properly plant a tree, and do our part in trying to help solve some of the environmental issues that are out here. So there's a lot of folks who are very passionate about doing what we can to help this neighborhood out with the environmental issues that are here. Council has put money towards this, so in 2025 we are hoping to bring on a team that can work with this neighborhood to help us figure out the best plan for what to do with this land.